Hey y'all, Alan here, and I'm going to do the Wintery Book Tag. I just had to close my window. It's very chilly here in Portland. This tag was originally created by Kermit the Scrivener. I subscribe to her channel, link below, and I was tagged by my partner, Brian at Bookish. So, let's get on to this if I can. And please, again, as usual, I don't type out the prompts with my thumbs, so please go back to Brian's or Kara's original for the prompts. I mean, I'm going to speak them, but I don't have time to type them out. I can barely talk to them. It's kind of a lengthy tag, but I'm prepared. So I got my notes. And question 1. As winter becomes cold and we curl up in coats and blankets and around fires, what is a book that makes you feel warm, seen, or comforted? Well, you know, Brian mentioned this book too, and I'm going to mention it twice because it really is a wintry book, and that's Dubliners by my buddy James Joyce. More about that later. Let's see. 2. There is a perfection on a cold winter night when the moon shines on the snow and the air is crisp in your lungs and you just want to freeze the moment and capture it. What is a book you wanted to savor reading? This year it's going to be, oh God, I can barely lift it. Yeah, War and Peace. Now, my commenter extraordinaire and friend in England, Claire Shepard's going to kind of help me along with this, but I'm going to read this by myself. I've got another edition coming. This is the Anthony Briggs edition, kind of newest one, but I love the French flaps, you know. I'm going to read that on my own, not with a group or anything. It's like a bucket list book I need to read because I loved Anna Karenina. And so I'm going to do it. Prompt 3. As the world slows with winter, I'm always find myself turning to big classics and fantasy. What do you pick up in this season? Recommend your favorites, most recent book in this genre or type. I'm going to put this up here. I don't have my copy yet. I'm going to buddy read this with Fee, my friend Jeremy Fee in March. And it's The Evening and the Morning by Ken Follett. It's a prequel to Pillars of the Earth. So I'm looking forward to that. I love Ken Follett. He's not talked a lot about on BookTube. I've read almost all his stuff. Question 4. But as the days crush up against each other, becoming shorter and the end of the year looms, one can often turn to short books to quickly finish. What are some of your favorite short books? I go with poetry and graphic novels for that. Let's see. I even have a graphic novel about James Joyce. Una, the Codex Katina, turned me on to that. So, it's fun to read and don't have to think too much, right? 5. Every Christmas, a new singer comes out with a new Christmas classic that is almost always immediately forgotten. What is a book that you highly anticipated but disappointed you? All right. Hi. This one, I was really into it. I mean, really into it, and I'm up to page like 320, so I'm halfway through, but I'm close to DNFing it. Middlesex. I don't know. I mean, I like that the story is really engaging in the writing, but it kind of lost me. It was, I'm, I'm. There's so much history and the past with her grandparents and everything, and I never really got to the point yet of the story where it's about her, the protagonist. So I don't know. We'll see. 6. Christmas covers what is a retelling you loved or hated, depending on how much you feel about this practice. Christmas covers. So I put and I'll put the book up here too. Margaret Atwood's Hagseed, retelling of the Tempest. I really love this book, and I love to play the Tempest. It might be my favorite Shakespearean comedy, but I think I could play Caliban in the play. Yeah, I'd like to play Caliban. 7. In colder climates, squirrels and many other animals collect food for the winter before hibernating. What is a book you collected long ago that you have been hibernating on? I've got a couple. Like, yeah, great. Shit. I've never read Wolf Hall. I've never read Wolf Hall yet, and I've been waiting to buddy read this with Celia in Norway, but we haven't got around to it yet. Has anybody ever read this? So that's 2. I'm surrounded by books. I really got to clean my place up. God damn. Bobbleheads going up and down and stuff. God dang, man. Question 8. Winter is also the transition between one year and another. What is your favorite first book and last book in the series? Or alternatively, a goal you want to finish before the end of the year and one you want to try in the next year? What did I put down for that? Oh, God. Yep, here we go. I just got, like that. Like this. Yeah, I just got, the McCarthy, Kermit McCarthy novels, so I'm going to tackle that. I'm kind of leery about it. Leery and weary. I've read so many reviews and positive ones, negative ones. I'm a Cormac fan, so I'm just going to have to read them myself next week or 2. Question 9. Everyone is waiting for the man with the bag. What is a book you really want to read, even if it might be a mixed bag? What I put for this? Put it up here again too. The new Cambridge Ulysses by Catherine Flynn. I was lucky enough to be in a Zoom meeting with Catherine Flynn about this last year. Very interesting. I know Una, the Codex Katina again, has this, and I really want to get it too. It's a 1922 edition with more notes on it, and it looks really interesting. So, be another edition of Ulysses. Question 10. In Canada, snowbirds are typically older people who spend their winters in warmer climates to avoid the cold before returning to Canada for the March-October. What is a genre you don't live in but occasionally visit? Science fiction. And yeah, let's see, Shadow and Claw, did I read that? Yeah, I've read Shadow and Claw, but I haven't read the second one yet. And it's, yeah, down here. Damn it. I want to read this. Look, shiny thing. I want to read this sometime in the new year. Sword and Citadel. Get back to Severium. Gene Wolfe is the shite, if you guys didn't know already. Question 11. Winter is often a little slower and cozier and can offer more time for solitude and reflection. What is a book that helped you understand yourself better, or the book you learned from? All right. Clockwork Orange, man. That book, it makes you think about your friends and growing up and how you're, messing up and how you try to learn stuff. And if you don't learn it, somebody will learn it for you. Yeah, I think Matt Wall and I are going to, buddy, read this. Okay. Tag some people. Okay, cool. Oh no, I skipped one. I skipped 12. What is a book that represents winter for you? And again, the dead. It's wintertime and cold and dreary in Ireland and OMG, So I'm going to tag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and I mentioned some others, so you're tagged 2. Flo at Grape Jelly Library. MJ at Reading This Life. Fee, Jeremy Fee, I mentioned him. Celia, I mentioned you, Celia. Dane Cobain, I haven't seen you do a tag in a while, Dane, come on. So we got Matt Wall, Una, if he has time. And who else did I mention? I can't remember. So, I'm tired. That's the tag. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.